Yeah, so this one will probably be helping me to harvest. Let's see what he can do. Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you're very welcome. So today I have a couple of hours and as usual I'm back in the garden and I want to check off the onions. It's due time. As you can see, they've all fallen. That means they're ready for harvesting. So that's what we'll be doing today. Let's see how much we can get from them. It is full of dreams. Tears are... I think this is the biggest onion we have in the garden. As far as I can see, the ones that were out, this is quite big, guys. Let me put it on my hand so you can see. It literally fills my entire hand. Yeah. So there's another big piece here. Let's check this one. So I have 2 onions so far. Let me give you a tip. If you want to harvest such big onions, and I'm not even bragging, I mean it's just a tip because I tried it and it worked. Plant your onions in fall or in winter. So instead of waiting until spring, just plant them the previous year and then you can harvest them the summer of the next year, because then they have enough time to develop and be strong. So when you plant during fall, they first develop roots, and you know they're not affected by the cold or frost or anything. So just let them develop roots, stay strong, and once the ground warms a bit, then they start getting big. So they have enough time basically to grow as big as possible. So this is it, and I can't compare this harvest to what I had last year. Last year I planted in spring and my onions were not as big as this. So that's a tip for you. You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy. You can do what... Can you guys see this? These are just 4 onions, quite big. And there's another huge one here. Let's take that one. Yeah. So these are 5 onions. If I'm cooking with this, I don't think I can use one complete one. This means maybe I use 1-2 times or something, like I cut them in half. So that's a really good harvest. Let's see how long they'll push us for. There's another big one here, and the reason I'm taking the big ones first is because I added some onions in between later on. I think like this one is one that I planted in spring. I wanted to fill up the spaces, so I added more, and it's still growing, so I'm not gonna take that one. I'm just taking the big ones because I'm sure those are the ones I planted last year and I can see the size. They're big enough. And the ones that I planted in spring have been affected a bit by what is it called? By weeds. I had a lot of weeds here that prevented them from getting like enough sun and everything, and so most of them I think won't even grow beyond how they are now. I need to get something to remove this thing, but I'll struggle with this one. This is not how you harvest, guys. You need something to pull them from the ground. So I think after this harvest, I'm gonna take something that I can use to push them from the ground. Yeah. I don't wanna break your little bubble, but you gotta wake up to reality. 'Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears are a proof of failure. You just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be... I see you hesitating while you're waiting, like somebody's gonna give it to you. You gotta chase it, gotta believe it. You gotta go get it for yourself. 'Cause I can see in your eyes. So another tip I have for you guys is, if you're growing onions, grow them a little deep so they don't end up growing on top of the soil. I don't think this is really good, and I don't know how big it can develop. So keep that in mind when you're growing onions. Put them a little deep, not too deep, but deep enough that they don't grow up, and they also set a firm base.
You just gotta trust the right, don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light, you're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be You are like me, and I'm like you. You are like me, and I'm like you. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be You say you don't wanna get in trouble, that you're doing fine cause you got me. I don't wanna break your little bubble, but you gotta wake up to reality. Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears are a proof of failure.
So guys, this is all the onions that I've harvested. It's actually a really good harvest. There's ones that are as big as this one, some are medium like this one here, and some are just small. Those are the ones that I planted late. I didn't plant them deep enough. They were over the ground, so I just decided to remove them. But some of them are still standing like this one. I still have not so much, a few, but enough. I'm gonna leave them to mature and then I'll take them out later. So this is my harvest for this year. I can't complain. Much better than last year compared to last year, and even the size, the amount, I didn't plant this much last year. So the onions have done well, and I hope I've inspired you guys to try out growing onions. It's actually quite rewarding. And yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button, comment in the comment section below, and you can also share with me ideas and tips that you have as well. If you haven't subscribed, remember to subscribe and also hit the notification bell, so anytime I post a video you can get notified. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.
There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever